So hi, my name is Zach. I report for Agitation Rising.
Okay.
And what is your name and why are you here?
My name is Luann Sauls, and I'm here to support gun reform.
Okay, and are you part of any specific group?
I am not. I'm a concerned citizen.
Okay. And what are the type of gun policies that you'd like to see enacted?
I would like to see the minimum age raised to 21. I would like to see universal background
For all
checks.
guns or
Well,
as far as 21 and up?
21 and up, I'd like to see at least assault-type weapons.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like to see universal background checks. I think that's reasonable. I'd like to see red flag laws. We don't do enough to keep guns out of the hands of people who shouldn't have them, who don't have the, who even if they're having a hard time just dealing with a personal situation at the time, it's important that we get weapons out of the hands of people who might do something that they might not normally do.
So
red flag laws would help with that.
So are you concerned at all about the concerns around due process when it comes to red flag laws? Like, there's definitely a concern that
There is.
that the government could use it as a way against dissidents. So say you were in a Black Lives Matter protest a couple years ago, they could then use that to say, well, now you don't have the right to have a weapon anymore.
And I think that is a concern, and we need to take those concerns seriously. And I would hope that any legislators would talk with people about those types of concerns and weigh those concerns. I think there's a way that we can do this. I really do. I'm not saying it's going to happen all at once, and I'm not saying everything I've suggested or anyone else has suggested it's the right answer. But we've got to do something because we're doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, as I mentioned with automobiles, whenever we have a problem with a car issue, we go back to the manufacturers, they fix it, and we change things. But with guns, when 19 children are murdered in Uvalde, we're going to sit back and say, well, no, nothing we can do. All those kids in Parkland, they're gone, nothing we can do. There's got to be something. There must be something.
So you mentioned raising the age for at least assault weapons, universal background checks, red flag laws. Are there any other policies that you would want to see?
Those are the ones that are on the top of my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not an advocate of taking people's guns away. I mean, I think law-abiding citizens should be allowed to have weapons to protect their homes and to hunt. But do you really need an AR-15? As I think it was Senator Thune said, do you really need one to hunt prairie dogs? Seriously?
So would you support some kind of ban on assault-type weaponry?
I would support that, but I don't think that's realistic.
Okay.
I would like to see us do some realistic, common sense things.
So let's just go into hypothetical world and say
We're going hypothetical world. I hate hypothetical world.
That would be like a political possibility. Are you at all concerned that? Would you also support taking those types of weapons away from police?
No.
No.
I think one of the problems we have, and I think we saw this a little bit in Uvalde, is the police felt outgunned. And when you're an officer and the threat has more firepower than you do.
But they weren't actually outgunned at all.
Well, no, but
like that was something that they said, and that they were then lying about, which we found with the Uvalde police is that they lie frequently about what's going on.
Yes, they did. But I think that's also something that we need to consider, that there are situations where we're allowing the threat to have more gunpowder than we're allowing the police to have. And I'm not saying that was true with Uvalde, but it does happen. I'm going to go back to you.
Okay,
I didn't want to.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're going to do a photo.
Oh, okay. Great.
Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you very much.